Alright, what's going on, beat makers? So, alright, what we're gonna do here is we're pretty much going to utilize Edison to help us build our own custom drum kits. And how we're gonna do that is we're gonna utilize the add remove marker button, the delete key on our keyboard, and the export function in Edison. And the way we're going to start that is we have a sample or a drum loop already loaded into Edison, and I'll go ahead and play it. It's just a simple, straightforward drum kit. So as you can hear, it's just a kick, a snare, some hi-hats, and a clap sample. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click the add remove marker button and then click and drag this marker to our last hi-hat. And what I'm going to do is just name that hi-hat, right? I'm going to click the button again, the add remove marker button again, and this time I'm going to name this marker clap, because that's our clap sample or clap sound within our sample. Then I'm going to do the same for the snare, and I'm going to do the same for the kick. So as you can see here, we pretty much have our slices or chops, and we've actually named them as well. Alright, and of course you can see the benefit in that. It can, pretty much shows us what we're playing with in terms of the different slices and chops, and how we can use them in our projects and whatnot. So the next thing we're going to do is actually delete these extra hi-hats, because we already have a hi-hat list named right here. So what I'm going to do is I've highlighted this hi-hat, and what I'm going to do is just hit the delete key on my keyboard. Alright, so we got rid of that hi-hat, it's not there anymore. And of course we're going to do the same for the other hi-hats. Press delete, and of course, when we play it, you're just going to hear the kick, the snare, the clap, and the hi-hat. Next thing we're going to do is just go ahead and export. And as you can see here, we just have a save as dialog. And what we can do here now is just we can just call this, I don't know, my drum kit. Right, my drum kit. I'm gonna save that. And now what we can do is I've actually mapped that particular directory to our browser. So now if we go down here, you got simple.com drums, and what I can do now is I'll actually see my drum kit, the clap, which is that's the clap right there, and I'm clicking on it right here. Got the hi-hat, and we got the kick, which of course is right here, and we got the snare, which is right there. So there you have it. That's how you can build your own drum kits and pretty much utilize them in your projects. So of course you can drag and do whatever you need to do, drag it in your project, and go ahead and use them in your projects. All right.
See me clearly, I beat off daily, chop samples, finally, precisely, like bread through the middle, down with the middle, yo, slither through her middle,